What's up, guys? It's Matterz, and for Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies, for the map The Giant, we have yet another Easter egg that actually relates all the way back to Verruckt, back in Black Ops 1 and World at War. Now, this is actually really interesting. It's a small little Easter egg. It's just a word translation thing. I'll show you where it is on the map of The Giant, and then obviously we'll have an image of Verruckt as well, just to show you guys that it's the same exact thing, basically, and it relates back to those two maps. Now, there is a huge or crazy meaning behind all of this. I think people are not oblivious of it, but they're just not touching upon it because it's such a big deal, especially for the storyline of The Giant, and especially, you know, moving forward with the rest of Black Ops 3 Zombies. So we'll touch upon that after I just quickly show you guys this little Easter egg. You're gonna see on screen now, probably me or some other gameplay. Basically, you look outside right near the power switch on the wall outside the map. You're gonna see this crazy, like, ancient writing on the wall, and that translates to the living dead, okay, or just living dead, the phrase living dead. And that same thing actually relates back to what you're going to see on screen now, which is the writing on the wall from Verruckt. If you guys didn't know, before Black Ops 3 came out, we went back to Verruckt for some reason, and there was a ton of stuff that actually predicted the events of Black Ops 3 Zombies and predicted what would happen all the way back in World at War on the wall of Verruckt. Now, this is a huge deal, not only because it predicts, you know, Verruckt and the remake The Giant, obviously, but it's really interesting. There is a strong correlation between Verruckt and The Giant, and I think people are not understanding that Verruckt and The Giant, two separate dimensions. Verruckt and Verruckt, the same dimension, and you know, both scriptures were found on, you know, all three maps, Verruckt, The Giant, and Verruckt. Now, this is really weird because technically nothing that we've really seen from these past Black Ops 1 and World at War maps should even be, like, mentioned within the Origins storyline, within the actual Origins map, and within The Giant, because those are the only two maps within the Origins storyline. And that gives us the point, well, there must have been something that happened where they cross-connected. How would that same ancient scripture on the wall translate to a different dimension? You guys have to understand, Verruckt, different dimension than The Giant. The Giant, I mean, there's no correlation between that and the old dimension. The only thing you can really think of is that, you know, the Origins Richthofen shot the Nazi older Richthofen, and he was from Verruckt, he was from those older maps. But the Origins Richthofen probably has never even seen Verruckt before, and it's really weird because it just doesn't make sense that you would see the same scripture within Verruckt on The Giant due to there being, you know, different dimensions. It just doesn't make sense. There's something must have happened within the storyline that we don't know as of now that, you know, connected together, because it just doesn't really make sense. Obviously, we'll learn more within the Easter egg for The Giant. Hopefully there is one, but if there isn't, hopefully they reveal some sort of storyline trailer or some sort of storyline little Easter egg that they just push out just to really get us, like, to understand what's going on with The Giant and why all these crazy connections are happening between, you know, the old dimension with the Black Ops 1 and the World at War crew, the Nazi Richthofen crew, and, you know, the Mob of the Dead crew, the Shadows of Evil crew, which is the intertwined with Mob of the Dead, and then also obviously themselves. It just doesn't really make sense. It's like a three-way dimension sort of, basically just three dimensions all connecting with each other for some weird reason, and we're trying to figure out why. And this little Easter egg between Verruckt and The Giant really proves that these dimensions are interacting with each other in some weird way, and we have to figure out how that is and why that is. And definitely, you know, as we continue throughout the cycle of Black Ops 3 in the next couple of days, next couple of weeks, we'll figure out what exactly that is. But as of now, there is a clear connection, obviously, between the, you know, Verruckt and Nazi crew of Richthofen, all of those guys, and the Giant crew with the Origins people and everything like that. It's really weird. But yeah, that's really it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching. Tell me guys what you think about this connection. I mean, we've seen the connection between, obviously, just in the intro cutscene, really, where the Origins Richthofen shot the Nazi Richthofen. That really made sense. But why that's all happening and why the same writing from the Nazi crew's, I guess, universe is on the Origins universe, why that same writing is still there, I don't know. It makes no sense, but obviously there's some meaning behind it, so we're going to figure it out soon. And, yeah, see you guys later.